Hi, everybody. How are you? We are back again with another episode of Vendor of the Day. And today, by the way, my name is Joanne Zagari. I'm with Blue Dove Marketing, and where we organize online events on Facebook to get more eyes on all your stuff. So today we are talking with Nicole Masaki. Am I saying your name right, Nicole?
Yes.
Correctly? Nicole is cute as a button, and she is with Pampered Chef. We are so happy to have her. Yay!
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
How are you, Nicole?
Nice and warm. It's nice and sunny here in Hawaii. So
You're in Hawaii and you're in like a sweatshirt. I would I don't know.
Us Hawaii people think it's super cold when it's in the high 50s, low 60s, and I know you mainland people go, "What? That's nice weather."
That's the weather I want. That's for sure. All right. So how are you? It's very so glad you're here. So go ahead. How are you doing?
So again, my name is Nicole Masaki, but a lot of my friends call me Nikki. So everybody call me Nikki too, because I love to go by that name, and that's why if you see on my little banner it says Nikki with Pampered Chef, because that's how I've advertised my business.
Good. Tell us about yourself. Go ahead.
Well, a little bit about myself. Joanne just had the tour, so I'm in my brand new house. We just moved in last Thursday.
Oh, so lovely. So I can't wait to have it all put together. I'm going to want another tour when it's all put together. It's going to be gorgeous.
Yeah, and when I can actually do lives within the kitchen and everything, because it's Joanne approved appliances.
Oh yeah, appliance girl. I can't help it. If I go to Home Depot or any of those, where am I? Where is she? Oh, she's probably by the appliances. I love the refrigerators and the washer and dryers and this and oh, I want that. That's crazy. It's crazy. I'm an appliance girl. I'm just one of those.
So, like I said, I moved we just moved into our new house on Thursday last week. And I know last year was kind of crazy with the whole pandemic, but some good came out of it. Me and my husband got married on Leap Day, believe it or not, Leap Day.
Oh, congratulations again. Almost a year. Almost a year. You'll be married almost a year.
Yeah, almost a year. So this month is actually our 1 year anniversary. If you count between the 28th, I guess the 28th and the 1st, it's somewhere in the middle. So, yeah, and we have 3 cats, and well, actually 2.5. I have a Munchkin that we brought back from Japan, and she's like a corgi wiener dog sized cat. So that is a little bit about me. I started Pampered Chef back in September. Okay. Ironically, I did not know anything officially about Pampered Chef until August. Ironically, my coworkers, they always were using these mini spatulas, and I always adored the mini spatulas. And I was like, "Oh, that's cute." And I was like, I never could find it on the market. I never knew where it was from. And then my friend decided to throw his own Pampered Chef party back in August. And boy, was I in trouble, Joanne. My wish list was so long, it was ridiculous. Like, I had so many things. I was like, "Ooh, I like that, and I like that, and I like that." And then so the recruiter or the consultant for that party said, "Hey, you should just host your own party." And hosting your own party is amazing. We have so many opportunities for the host to get free products, exclusive sets, and I'll talk about that later on. But those are great things with Pampered Chef. So I said, "Okay, sure, I'll be on board to host my own party." And then when we got closer to the party, she was like, "Hey, why don't you think of joining? Here's the consultant kits to look at." And when I looked at the consultant kits, and me being an accounting major and everything, I was like, let me run the numbers. Hey, it might be cheaper just to buy the consultant kit. I had no intention of actually selling, but with this whole pandemic, I've been teleworking this whole time. So it's very hard for me not to see people or, be able to do things. So it's like, okay, let's try. And that's what I tell people is, if you want to join this business or any direct sale business, try it out for 30 days. You'd actually be surprised. You don't have to be that lazy car salesman that goes, hey, you want this, you want this. Be in that mindset like how I am. I have this mindset, Joanne, where I am not here to make money. Like I'm not here to, a lot of people focus, I need to make sales, I need to make money, everything else. And I understand a lot of people have been lost their jobs or furloughed, et cetera, et cetera. And yes, that's your means and methods. But my idea as a consultant is I am here to help people out, help anybody out, and help them stock their kitchen and save time in the kitchen, not spending hours slaving away over the stove or anything like that. I want to find you guys the best deals out there, but know that Pampered Chef has been in business for over 40 years. So the quality is amazing.
Staying power, like that. Yep.
Yeah, so that is my mindset, my motto is that don't think of me as somebody that's going to be constantly ragging on you and everything like that. I only message you guys what's going on. If you want to take advantage of all the sales, go right ahead. I am here to help you out. But I am not going to keep on hounding you guys for parties. I'm not going to be hounding you to join my business. But no, if you join my team, know that you'll be part of my family. I will treat you like you're my sister, and I will help you as much as I can to get you through your business and be as successful as possible.
That's wonderful. That really is. That's a beautiful sentiment. And it's important because I will tell you, I've been in direct sales myself, and there are times when you join and your upline is there for you until you sign up, and then they disappear. And sometimes you're just floating on your own. So it's good to know that you're looking to be there for your team, because that is so important. It is so important. I go into some training on that because a lot of the businesses with me, of course, as you know, are direct sale companies, or MLMs as they're known. So and I want to go into that because it's really super important that you take care of your team. So that's a really, really good sentiment. I'm really glad to hear it. So let me ask you something. Show us what you got.
Okay, so let's start off with some of the basics, like some of the basic tools. We have so many things in the kitchen that you'll see it in the regular market and you go, hey, I have that. I've seen that at Target. I've seen that at Walmart. What's the difference? You'll see that with Pampered Chef, you're actually getting quality products, and it's worth every single dime that you pay for. Things that you would think nothing would be even better about, I have found that it is amazing. It's lifesaver. So the thing I'm holding in my hand, this is one of the 2 adjustable measuring spoons, and it goes up and down. So this small one will go from 1/8 teaspoon to 1 teaspoon. And then I have the bigger one, which is in the dishwasher right now. And see, a lot of our stuff is dishwasher safe.
Good. And you use it. That's good.
And so the bigger one goes from 1 teaspoon to 1 tablespoon. And as you can see, it goes up and down. This black part actually pops off, so for easy cleaning. But the cool thing, Joanne, about this one, it fits in your spice jars.
Oh, look at that. What a good way of thinking.
So no more do you have to sprinkle out and make a whole mess on your counter of not getting the right measurements. And I know a lot of people, they eyeball because they don't want to make that mess. Well, guess what? Pampered Chef has found the solution for you with these adjustable measuring spoons. And it comes in a set for $10.
That's not
only $10, and it's dishwasher safe. So that is amazing. And speaking of spices, I was showing you, Joanne, these are our brand new spring line products. We are so excited about the spring line coming out that our company actually pre-launched some of our spring line early. One of them is our lemon garlic herb.
Okay, there we go. So I didn't know that Pampered Chef had seasonings.
Right. And then the other one is this everything but the pizza, which is amazing on different pastas. So I can't wait to start using this one. I've seen so many people using recipes for this, but these are the brand new things. So lemon garlic rub and everything but the pizza, which is an interesting seasoning mix label. But we have a lot of different seasonings, rubs, like the common ones that I've been using is garlic infused canola oil. There's rosemary and herb seasonings. There are, garlic and herb rubs. Those are
Mhm.
like the common basic ones, but we also have unusual ones, which like has like a bell pepper seasoning. Imagine that, Joanne, bell peppers, right?
Wow. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
But we also have like doughs as well. So we have like a pizza dough and a pretzel dough to make with all of your different tools for the kitchen as well.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Hint
cool.
is that we have more coming in the spring line. We've seen glimpses of it. So there
Oh,
are more seasoning or pantry items that we call them that are coming out very soon. But with our seasonings, if you don't want to try a whole bottle, because I was kind of skeptical of like buying a whole bottle because I don't know what it's going to taste like.
mhm.
That is what our taste buds is. Our, I advertise that in our vendors events, and I haven't had much success of people wanting to try it. But in all honesty, I personally have subscribed to taste buds, and the reason why I've done it is so that I can try all these different seasonings and not have to commit to a whole bottle. The cool thing about taste buds, Joanne, is that it comes with 3 different seasonings every single month, different seasonings, and
Okay.
3 recipes that go with each of the seasonings.
And how much of the seasoning do you get?
You get like a packet, and I mean, it comes like a packet like this big,
Okay.
and it's actually in my closet. So you actually, it'll be sufficient for more than one recipe, and you have extra still left over to try other things. So Pampered Chef has thought of that, saying, hey, we're giving you guys enough for the one recipe, but even more, here's other ideas that you can use it with.
Isn't that
So
thing?
so like that bell pepper, the bell pepper seasoning that I was talking to you about earlier, Joanne,
Yeah.
that one, they actually did a 1-pot lasagna as the recipe. And then later you can use that same seasoning to make, to season your garlic bread with.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So
Is that like a subscription kind of thing? Like it comes every month?
correct. So Pampered Chef does the taste bud subscriptions, but you know, some people go, oh, I don't want to commit to a subscription. What happens if I don't like it? All these things. The cool thing about Pampered Chef is you can subscribe for 1 month, you can subscribe for 3 months or 6 months. And the cool thing is, Joanne, if say for example, you take the subscription the first month and you're not ready for the next subscription, you can
Mhm.
you can skip a month
Okay.
and then you can get it 2 months later, and you can cancel anytime. So if you ever wanted to try out the Pampered Chef seasonings, that is a great opportunity, because who knows, I would never think to use bell pepper seasoning. And sorry, I mentioned that a lot because I tried that recipe and I'm like, oh, this is amazing. I have uncles that try to pick out bell peppers out of all my pasta dishes. Well, not anymore.
Of it without actually seeing the pepper. What a
Right.
great, I remember my grandfather was like that. Yes, he didn't like the bell peppers. He didn't like to see them, but he liked
Mm-hmm.
the food, made with them. So that would have been a great time. But of course, that was back in the 70s. And I don't think Pampered Chef had that back then. So for sure. Sure.
So
That's wonderful.
so that's the cool thing about the taste bud subscription. So if anybody is interested and wants to know more about that, then let me know, because I really think that helps change up from the norm, right? You're not going to have the same boring spaghetti and chicken and all those basic recipes. You can step it up and impress your guests and impress your family and say, hey, let's try something new. Here's an idea. Let's make cauliflower steak. Let's make the 1-pot lasagna. And the cool thing about the taste buds recipes, Joanne, they're less than 30 minutes. They're 30 minutes or less. And they have
That's
little tips in them. So it's perfect for people to just learn how to cook. And speaking of helpful hints and helpful tools, this is
great.
my next favorite, Joanne. This is my Measure-All cup. This is the largest of the collection. The cool
Okay.
thing is, if you read it, this one says 4 liquids. So in the white cup, you're going to be pouring all your liquids, like your oil, your water, your milk. Very
Okay.
fluid liquids.
Mhm.
On this side, you're going to see for dry. So you would think, okay, for dry,
Oh,
that would be flour.
flour, sugar, and things like that.
But guess
Wow.
what,
Oh,
Joanne? There's a little secret tool. It says press here, and a lot of people forget to press here because they always will try pull and go, it's not opening. If you press down here, it goes down. Now you're
oh my.
probably wondering, why do I need this besides measuring my flour and sugar? Have you ever had those times when you're getting your regular measuring cup with sour cream, with mayonnaise, with ketchup? How
Mhm.
much time are you spending trying to scrape every essence out of that measuring cup?
Yep, absolutely. What are you going to show me?
The cool thing is that Pampered Chef has solved your solution. You put it on the dry side. You'll put your mayonnaise or your sour cream in here or honey,
Mhm.
and you can measure to whatever the size is, whether it be half cup, fourth cup, whatever. And then you're going to plunger it and scrape it.
Wow, look at
So
that.
no more are you spending scraping those measuring cups out.
Get it all out. That's right. Isn't that something? Now, how much does something like that go for?
So this one is the bigger one, and it's around the $12, $15 range.
That's not bad at all.
And this clear interior is dishwasher safe. The exterior is not. But like I said,
So it comes apart.
right. So it comes fully apart like this.
Okay, so that can go in the dishwasher, in the plastic, in the clear plastic. You just kind of rinse it and put it away.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So the cool thing is that you don't have to have those two separate types of measuring utensils, right? You can put everything all in one. So one dish versus how many other cups and everything that you have. Don't get me wrong, Pampered Chef does have these standard measuring cups, these standard measuring spoons, that are not like this. But I love these because these are great space savers in your kitchen, especially those that have very little space or want more space for more appliances like Joanne.
That's right. You might appliances.
So that's the cool thing. Another cool thing that we have in our collection that I really loved was our silicone prep bowls. And you can do anything in these silicone prep bowls. And by the way, my uplines have done the test. It is water, leak proof. They put in physical water, turned it over, and it doesn't leak. But these are great. These can go because they're silicone, right? They can go in the oven. They can go in the microwave. They can go. What? Sorry, one more time.
They can go in the oven.
Right.
A regular oven. Oh, wow.
Right. Because silicone is the newest thing, right? A lot of people love to use the silicone for baking or whatever. So these people have cooked in these and everything. For me, I use them just to prep ahead of time, or I use them to melt chocolate inside. And it has all the measurements on the inside. It's squeezable, makes it easy to pour. And it comes nestled all together with each one having its own little lid. So the baby one is 1 cup. Then you have the 2 cup and then the 3 cup. And this whole set is $25. I think $20 or $25.
People think that, it's going to be super expensive. But, and Pampered Chef does have its more pricier items. But they definitely have comparable prices to, decent products. So,
right. So, see, everybody has tongs, right? I mean, Joanne, you must have a lot of tongs as well. But I don't know if you have that annoying tongs where the release button is at the bottom. So when you're in your kitchen drawers or your kitchen container, you put the thing down and the thing opens, right? And you're like, forget it later on. But then you start piling all of your spoons on top of it. But when you finally need the tongs and you pull the tongs out, everything comes out.
Everything comes out.
As you can see, Pampered Chef has you solved. They came out with this thing. Look, I'm going back and forth and it's not opening. The only way to open this is to squeeze it, turn like you're picking up food, and there you go. And then when you're done picking up your food, you squeeze and you turn back down and it's locked.
No way.
So it's a one-handed thing. And this is our largest tongs. This is the $25 one, and our baby one is $20. But this one is dishwasher safe as well. So again, I'm going to show you one more time, Joanne. One hand.
All right, go. One hand.
You turn down like you're picking up food. You pick up all your food. Okay, you're done. Squeeze. You turn back. And there you go. That
is amazing. That is an amazing little gadget right there. I'm also a gadget girl. So
right.
I
So
like
I
gadgets
love
too.
showing the tools and gadgets that people do have in their own house. But
Mhm.
guess what? Pamper Chef has taken it up a scale and helped you out. We have so many gadgets, and as you can see in my events with Joanne, I kind of set them all together in days. So I might have 2-part gadget days, 2-part baking days. And
Mhm.
and Joanne can tell you, I've been in her event since what, September, October, Joanne?
A while, I think, since I started. Yeah, I think you have.
Yeah, so I mean, I break it up so people can flow with it and know, hey, today I'm going to be talking about different gadgets or different tools or baking items or outdoor grilling. I have that. It's the same as my style of parties. I organize my parties by a specific category of the day. So then
Right.
if you're interested only in baking, okay, you log in on the baking day and then you're checking out all the different baking items that we have. And we have so many, but this is, since I'm a baker, Joanne has seen my zucchini brownie recipe. So I want to show you the tools that I use for my zucchini brownie recipe. So this is our stackable cooling racks. As you saw, it was flat. And now
Mhm.
this is where it's expanded and it has these little web feet so that it doesn't slide and everything. So if you have little space, or like me, I usually make a lot of stuff during Christmas. I want to
Mhm.
stack. I can keep on stacking up and up and up. I've heard people stacking this 6 high.
They're stackable. Oh, how
Right.
is that? That
So these are great tools to have in your kitchen, as
Mhm.
well as our famous brownie pans.
I've
And
seen these. Yes.
And people will be going, oh, brownie pans. I don't cook desserts. Forget about it. Put it on the side. No, the cool thing about Pampered Chef is all of our products are multifunctional products. We can use it for multiple purposes. And for especially for like our brownie pans, our baking pans, our anything, you can use this for savory dishes. I've made for Halloween, I've made mini pizzas in here. I've made you can make sloppy joes in here, mini lasagnas. You can make savory food within here. You don't have to stick to the standard sweet dishes of
Mhm.
stuff. So you
Mhm.
can make cakes, muffins, right? I made my zucchini muffins, my zucchini brownies, which I'd always demo in Joanne's event. So if you're in Joanne's event and I'm in it, you're guaranteed to see my zucchini brownie
That's
line.
right. She is. That's right.
That was my pandemic recipe, Joanne. I found that during the pandemic, and since then I was like, oh, that's cool of adding
That's
vegetables
perfect.
into your sweet. So it's technically not bad because it has veggies in it, right?
Right. That's right. For sure. For
So
sure.
each
Now, what?
pan can come separate, but they can also be bundled together. So this is the bite size. So if you're watching your weight from New Year's time, this is great for portions. And I don't know if you have ever been to those fancy tea parties with those miniature sized cakes with the flow over things. They call
Yeah.
them petit fours. These are perfect for petit fours. You don't have to go cut the little cakes and make sure that they're all straight. They're all the same size.
Take it there.
And control.
Isn't that oh, actually what I like is I make stuffing, like for like Thanksgiving and Christmas, you make a stuffing, but I make stuffing muffins. And this
Oh,
past year, I made bite-sized stuffing muffins, like in a little tin. So I actually have to get one of those. I would like to do that. That'd be awesome. Yeah. So I had bite-sized stuffing muffins. You just like pick one up and throw it in your mouth. And my muffins are amazing. I'm just going to put that out there.
and well, you gotta share that recipe, Joanne, and I will demo it in your events for you.
Oh, look at you. All right.
I really love, like, if you don't want to just talk about Pampered Chef, you want to talk about recipes and stuff like that. I love that. I love trying out new recipes, and I make poor my husband because I'm only working from home, so he's like my guinea pig. I used to have all my coworkers as my guinea pig, and my husband is the poor guinea pig of it all to make
I'm
sure.
sure he doesn't mind. I'm almost
Well,
positive he doesn't
I
mind.
hope not. So it goes to my family. My husband gets so tired of it that I have to go to my in-laws or my parents. But I love trying out new recipes.
Pretty soon you're going to have all those neighbors around you and all those. People knock on doors. Welcome to the neighborhood.
No, I mean, that's the joke, right? Is that because I'm in a new development, I mean, Joanne has seen that there's construction physically outside my window.
There is.
They're joking that I'm going to be the Pampered Chef consultant on the neighborhood.
You know she is. You know, put a sign outside your house for Chef here, for sure. I want to talk to you about something that you have, and I don't know if you were going to speak about it, but you have that air fryer thingy.
Correct.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? Because I find it fascinating. And I know my friend Maggie got a real good deal on one.
Oh yes, she did, and she still has to show me some of those pictures and everything. I told her, you have to promise me if I sell you one, you have to show the pictures, and she said okay. But speaking of the air fryer, that we don't really talk about it very much after our January was so successful with our air fryer. To tell you the truth, Joanne, usually every single month we sell around 20,000 air fryers. That was the normal for Pampered Chef. Last month was a fabulous month because all of our appliances were 25% off. So you got 25% off of everything, right? Our quick cooker, our air fryer, and our cooking blender, which are all similar to what's on the market. But personally, I've liked our Pampered Chef appliances way better, and the air fryer was one of them. And it's amazing. You can make everything from I think one of my coworkers just got an air fryer as well. She just made a roast beef in it. And then this weekend I was making my signature firecracker shrimp in it. And I mean, if you guys were in my previous events with Joanne, she saw my firecracker shrimp, and I think that's what hooked on Maggie, because I said, Maggie, look how easy it is. It's like 10 minutes of your time, and boom, done.
It's done. Something about that. That's for sure.
No oil, no anything. So unfortunately, because of January being so successful, Pampered Chef sold out on our air fryers. It won't be returning to the summer now.
Wow, are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding you. So they took out
on that one, didn't I?
Yes, I'm sorry, Joanne, but I'm going to show you, since we're talking about appliance, I'm going to show you, look, this is our quick cooker, which is very similar to the Instapot, but I'm going to tell you, ours is better than an Instapot. I actually proud owner of an Instapot. I've been a proud owner for several years, but I had to get the Pampered Chef one. And one of the reasons why is, as you can see, to hold it, I'm holding it from the base.
Okay.
Instapots, you cannot hold from the base. You have to hold it from the top part of it, right? So this one is good. The other cool thing is the cord is attached. You don't have that separated cord like how the Instapot is. And personally for me, I tend to lose a lot of things. And right now, because of my new house, everything is lost and I can't find anything. So,
I lost so many things in this past move. I'm like, I know I have it somewhere. Absolutely.
It's just a matter of what box, Joanne, right?
I know. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay.
So speaking of the top part, the lid, if you look at an Instapot, it's all metal on the top. So honestly, I burnt my hand multiple times on my Instapot because I would forget. Like, it's not burn like 3rd degree or whatever, but like you're touching, ow.
Yeah.
I forgot, right? And the cool thing is it's all plastic or hard plastic. So I had actually one of my coworkers touch the top after I made my signature, our Kahlua pig, which is a big thing here in Hawaii. Kahlua pig, it's basically roast pork shoulder or pork butt, and with smoke, liquid smoke and sea salt. Basically, so that's what you make in here. Usually, a lot of Hawaii people would go to, but I made him touch it after it was done cooking. And I asked, is it hot? It's like scorching hot. Oh, no, it's warm. But I mean, if I kept it here long enough, you'll start feeling the burn. But it's not like how the Instapot where you touch it immediately. It's like, oh, ouch.
Oh, ouch. Right.
And then the cool thing, too, if you actually own an Instapot, your vent and your release button are side by side. So if you're like me, I used to put like a wooden chopstick to release and put a towel over it so I wouldn't burn my finger to leave it open. But the Pampered Chef one is right here. This is our release button and here's our vent. So they're
Oh,
not seeing each other.
yeah, because the release thing, I actually use a wooden spoon and I go like this and push it. Oh,
So,
wow, that's
so
a good idea.
Pampered Chef has it separated. So like I said, I am proud owners of the things that are on the marketplace. But I honestly have loved the Pampered Chef products and fallen in love with everything it has. And I don't have to. I mean, I still use my Instapot, but I would use my quick cooker over my Instapot on a day-to-day basis.
Wow. Look at that.
It's
That,
the same as like our air fryer that we were talking about, Joanne. You know,
yeah,
that air fryer can do so much more than just air fry. Like if you buy the Philips air fryer, you only can do air frying.
air
That air
frying, right?
fryer that Maggie got, it can do baking, it can do roasting, it can roast a 4-pound chicken in there, it can do, you know, it can do dehydrating, it can do all kinds of things.
That's what I wanted. And I bet when they come out in the summer, and I don't know for sure, but I bet they're going to upgrade something on it. I bet it's going to be like a new thing that they have. I'm just going, I don't know for sure, but I'm just thinking they're probably going to do something like that. They never disappoint. Pampered Chef never disappoints. That's for sure.
And our spring line is coming up and it's amazing. That's all I can tell you. It's absolutely amazing. I can't wait to get them in the mail and test it out. But I've
Now,
seen some videos.
when does the spring line launch?
Our spring line launches on March 1st. But don't wait till March 1st to start buying things. If things are on your wish list, hook up with me and let me know as soon as possible. Because guess what, Joanne? I don't know if people have started to check out the posts that I've been doing in our event. There are several items that are leaving the Pampered Chef collection.
Ooh.
So if you don't grab them now, you will never get them. And I don't know if the other time launches on March 1st. But don't wait till March 1st to start buying.
Hello, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
I lost you. Okay, because I'm bringing you up over here. So you know what I want to do? I want to put in your website. So if anybody on here, the website, I'm going to pin it right in the comments so we have it. So what is your website?
So in all honesty, I change up my website every single month, so I'll comment back on it on our live, and then you can pin it after, Joanne.
I don't know if we can pin it, but we can have it in there, okay?
Yeah.
Or I can take it and put it in the comments so that I'm in the description. Okay, good deal. That's a good deal. All right, because I want to make sure that they know that people can get to your website if they want to check it out and see what's going on. So that's really important.
And then always come and join my VIP page, because that's where I do announcements like what's leaving the collection, what's coming in the collection. I do a lot of giveaways and I do special events like Joanne's one, like Maggie's one. I always post those in my VIP page, because guess what? They give away free money. Joanne and Maggie are so generous in giving away free money. So you never have to, if you win it, guess what? That's $25 to spend with Pampered Chef, $25 to spend with any of the vendors that are in the event, but it's free money. And you guys are so generous. So speaking of free, real fast, Joanne, I wanted to talk about our bookings, like to have a party, because a lot of people might have that long wish list to buy for Pampered Chef. I mean, I showed you all these gizmos and you must be, oh, my list is growing. I mean, and this is only not even 2% of what we own.
I know. That's what's so sad about it.
So we have various options to have for booking with Pampered Chef. We have our host reward specials. So I don't know if you guys have been checking out what's going on with Pampered Chef, but we had September and October, we released the brand new stoneware collection. And some people that have had stoneware for a very long time with Pampered Chef, guess what? They revamped it. They made it dishwasher safe, and you can heat it to a higher temperature. It's amazing. Wow. But due to the high demand, it went out of stock real quick, and it's still not available to customers. However, Joanne, if you host a party this month and even next month, you get the stoneware. You can get the stoneware if you want it. Wow. So you can get your hands on those elusive stoneware and not have to fight the crowd and do it. You're guaranteed as a host to that you have that option that once you hit $650, you can get that stoneware set. You can get our non-stick cookware, which has the removable handles. You can get those. Those have been out of stock for several months. And Joanne, for this month,
and there's more.
There's more. We released. You know how I showed you about our early releases of our seasonings for spring?
Yeah.
They released special for the host. Our enameled cast irons, which we introduced back in September, we introduced a brand new color for the spring. It's a nice blue, Joanne. You're going to love the blue because it's like me. Blue and silver is my colors. Oh, I am in heaven. I told them because I earned them as a director. I said, I'm not getting rid. My husband goes, you don't need two enamels. I'm like, yes, I do. I need the green one and the blue one.
I think that's wonderful.
So you can get them at $650, and you can get the discounted price at 60% off at once you hit the $650 in sales. But as you earn in your parties, you can get more free products and half off items. But Joanne, a lot of my friends personally, from personal experience, they feel very overwhelmed. In all honesty, I do 6 vendor events almost every 2 weeks roughly, and I try and help support, and I try and book parties with other vendors. But I've noticed that a lot of my family and friends won't buy when I host my own parties, and they might be burnt out. Who knows? But guess what? Pampered Chef has the solution for that. We have launched a new style of parties. No other direct sale company has had this style. It's called shared rewards, Joanne. How many times, if you wanted, when you have a party, you may not need all the free stuff. You may not need all this stuff for your kitchen. Maybe you want 1 or 2 items. You can share your rewards with your family and friends. So as you yourself as the host or your friends spend money, everybody gets a discount. And the more you guys spend, up to $1,000. Once you reach $1,000, that's the max percentage discount. You'll get the maximum is 25% off.
Oh.
So the more that everybody spends and shares, you get all rewarded. You get to share those rewards together, which is perfect because if your family and friends are exhausted from all the other parties, yet they still need cooking and baking stuff because this pandemic has been crazy. Who doesn't need cooking and baking stuff? This is the opportunity. This is fabulous schemes, and we do all that type of partying. So you either can choose from the host rewards and get the free stuff and the exclusive sets, or you can share with your family and friends the discounts so that you can help them get better in the kitchen.
That sounds wonderful. It's funny because whenever I heard of Pampered Chef, I always thought, oh, it's just pots and pans. It's just pots and pans, but it actually is so much more. It's just so much more. In fact, I know a friend of mine who actually says anytime anybody's getting engaged or buy a new house or have anything going on, the first thing she does is she buys them Pampered Chef. She buys them a set of something of Pampered Chef because she just loves the product and wants everybody to love it. So it actually is good. It's great for gift giving. It's great for a lot of different things, but the anniversary, birthdays, anything like that for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of options are inexpensive. I mean, look at this one. It's this set. They call it 2 spoons for $10.
Yeah.
Yes, our quick cookers are in the higher price range, but you're getting your money's worth. In all honesty, Joanne, how many times have you burnt yourself and it's like, darn, I wish I had a better appliance, or like Maggie jumped on the air fryer. It's an all-in-one gizmo, right? I mean,
she mentioned it to me.
But in the quick cooker, you can do anything from, like how I said it, us Hawaii people, we love to make a klua pig. You can make curries in here, fall off the bone spare ribs, and it cuts the time in half. My father-in-law, in all honesty, Joanne, he used to slave over the stovetop making boiled peanuts and stews and everything. But then one day, because we were staying over at their house in between the house, between our 2 houses, and we made spare ribs. And he's like, it only took 40 minutes. And we were like, yeah. And he's like, what? It was taking me.
Yep. Oh
It
yeah.
was taking me 3 hours to make it that right?
I guess he had to get one then, right?
No, he had one collecting dust, Joanne.
Oh my gosh. And it's funny, you just don't realize what you have, and then you try it and go, oh my goodness, this is wonderful.
Exactly. So all those people that have bought Pampered Chef items and have not used them and they're still in your box, get them out, because they're going to help you with your kitchen and your baking, cooking, grilling, everything you need. It's amazing. I mean, we have like even things for entertainment that I haven't even showed you, Joanne. And I mean, anything from our cool and serve collection that keeps things cold for 4 to 6 hours to our insulated bowls that keeps things warm for 2 hours. Those are so practical and must-haves in the kitchen. I mean, it helps you out. And like I told Maggie, and like I've been showing out in all of these events, it's time-saving things. It's things that are well spent, and you're going to be using them either on a weekly, daily basis. It's not like, oh, I'm only going to get it out for the summer. No, you're going to use them all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. That's wonderful. Just wonderful. Now, you did mention about growing a team. So is that something that you're looking to do?
I mean, I would totally love if people wanted to try this business out, try and stock up their kitchen like how I wanted to stock up my kitchen. I think joining a team is the best way, because you're gonna get the kit in it. You're also gonna be able to get discounts on items. You can earn trips, and I think I posted in our events about how last year people were earning trips to the Bahamas and getting trips to Texas. I mean, that's all what Pampered Chef has done to earn, to be able to have our products. Like, speaking of which, like, as a consultant, I earned these. These were absolutely free for me. I didn't have to pay any of these.
Oh, nice.
It came to me for free. We get so many products for free that a lot of times in my VIP groups, I do a lot of giveaways because I have so much free items. I don't know what to do with them. And
poor thing.
But I mean, that's the benefits of it, right? And you can join as low as $99, and that's the starter kit. Unfortunately, because the air fryer is out of stock, our ultimate is not available. But there's the deluxe and the starter kits, and those have gotten revamped. I'm kind of jealous because I saw that popcorn maker in there, and I'm like, darn, that's on my wish list. And it's like, it's in the kit.
You and your wish list. Well, and you did say that you are a numbers person, and you really are better off if you have an extensive list. You're better off just joining, because you will get what you need for less, and then always have that discount. So there is that. So you always want to listen to the numbers person. That's for sure.
Right, and we get rewarded for meeting goals. So this month, Joanne, if you join our team, within the first 30 days, if you make $500 in commissionable sales, you get our ceramic egg cooker, our mini scraper, and guess what, Joanne? That's why I was showing it. You get this absolutely free as well.
You get that free, and all you have to do is sell $500.
$500.
Which really isn't, I mean, you should be able to do it like a party or two, because they have some good quality stuff, and there are always people who want something a little high end, for sure.
So that's our special until I think April. They said that if you join the Pampered Chef teams, whether you join my team, whether you join another consultant's team, that is the reward at $500. But you can earn, like, they've given us 2 free pans depending on your threshold. So you get one of the removable handle one, and you get the non-stick one, and then at the grand prize, they call these fast track rewards, and you get free items. The ultimate one, when you get within your 90 days and you get that threshold, you get the whole knife block set for free, Joanne. So I mean, those are amazing things, and every month we get free items like these. We get free items of samples. Like they did for the spring line, they did this thing called free for all, where people, if you sold certain amounts, you got the spring line for free.
Wow.
And the new consultants the new consultants that don't have those sales right now or miss the free-for-alls, you can buy the new spring line for 50% off. So that's the great thing about Pampered Chef is that you can get those new spring lines or new lines for 50% off. And otherwise, it's like 20 to 30% off normally. So
It's definitely worth it.
amazing.
It is definitely amazing. That's for sure. I want to thank you so much for filling us in on all this stuff, Nikki. I'm flabbergasted. I really am. I have to go looking at the website now and see what's going on. For sure.
I think you're gonna have to go to Maggie's house first or fly to Hawaii so that you can try out all of our gadgets, huh?
Why Hawaii? I need a vacation. That's for sure. I gotta get away from this snow. We got another like 6 or 7 inches today.
Can you bring some snow here?
No, you don't want it. It's terrible. It's cold. It's annoying. It's just terrible. I looked out today. I went, no, not snow. As you know, I was my daughter's, and I couldn't because she's 6 hours away, and he was here, but it was going there. So I was getting ready to leave. She goes, Mom, it's starting to snow here, and we're supposed to get a lot. So I'm like, oh, geez. She says, just come. I'll go tomorrow, whatever. So, but it's been wonderful. Thank you so very much for spending some time with us and filling us in on Pampered Chef. If anybody is interested, right now, Nicole is in our Valentine Vendor of the Day event, and she is posting all her beautiful items that we have, that Pampered Chef has. So feel free to shop with her. She is absolutely a darling. She super duper is. Thank you so, so much. We're going to say good night for now, or goodbye. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are when you're watching this, for sure. And everybody have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Nicole, if you could just stay with me for a moment after I say goodbye. Everybody have a wonderful, as I said, rest of your day. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you real soon. All right, bye.